What if I told you that the cigarette of our generation isn't tobacco? It's the smartphone. Now, before you get defensive, hear me out. I'm not saying phones are evil. I'm filming this on a camera surrounded by technology. Technology has improved our lives in countless ways. But I'm saying that one day, future generations may look back at our relationship with smartphones the same way we look back at old photos of people smoking in restaurants, airplanes, offices, and hospitals. Not because phones are the same as cigarettes, but because we normalized something we never stopped to question. Think about it. Years ago, people reached for a cigarette whenever they felt uncomfortable. When they were stressed, they smoked. Bored, smoked. Waiting, smoke. Lonely, smoke. When they were anxious, smoke. Today, we do something remarkably similar. Waiting in line, we pull our phone out. Sitting in silence, pull out the phone. Standing in an elevator, pull out the phone. Watching a sunset, take out the phone. We don't watch sunsets anymore. We record them. We no longer experience small moments of life directly. We medicate them with stimulation. The phone has become our default response to discomfort. And the scary part isn't how often we use it. The scary part is how normal it feels. Nobody questions it anymore. Imagine walking into a room where every person checks their phone every few minutes. We don't think that's strange. In fact, it's expected. But if you transported someone from 100 years ago into that room, they might wonder why everyone appears distracted, restless, and unable to sit still with their own thoughts. The greatest cost isn't in the hours we lose scrolling. It's what scrolling replaces. It replaces boredom. And boredom is where creativity lives. It replaces reflection. And reflection is where wisdom lives. It replaces presence. And presence is where life happens. Some of the most meaningful moments in my life didn't happen because I was connected. They happened because I was paying attention to a conversation, to a walk, to a book, to a quiet afternoon, to nature, and to nothing in particular. Moments that would have disappeared if I had reached for my phone. Maybe the question isn't whether phones are bad. Maybe the question is, have we become so dependent on constant stimulation that we have forgotten how to simply be? So today, try something small. The next time you're waiting, don't reach for your phone. Just observe. Look around. Be bored. Be present. You might discover that what feels uncomfortable at first is actually where life has been waiting for you all along.